Since doing JT in the Raw, I have covered marketing, leadership, corporate culture, sales, management, and a whole lot of personal shit to try and help you guys out. And leadership is such a generic term and encompasses so much. I thought today, to celebrate show 150, I might revisit some of the best tips over 149 shows that I've given around leadership. Good morning and welcome to JT in the Raw, show 150. Wow! A little show that started just on 3 years ago, that started as an experiment. I wanted to see what this Facebook Live thing was all about, and we are 150 shows down the track. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Frosty, Steve, and Hatham. Looking forward to catching up with you shortly, Hatham. So it's been a big 3 years. We've covered so much, and it really started, as I said, as an experiment. I felt that if I was going to be working with clients and teaching them how to market their business, and we needed to get an understanding about this new thing on Facebook called Live. And I committed to 12 weeks. I said I'll do 12 weeks of this, both publicly committed, but also in my mind I committed to that, and just to see whether we get traction and what it's like. And well, thanks to you guys. So it's a big shout out to everybody, all my friends on Facebook that watch this show and share this show every single week. I'm so grateful that the feedback that I get is positive, and so therefore I've kept doing it for 150 shows. And I hope in some way, may it be a small way or a big way, that I've had some sort of influence on your business to help your business get better, get stronger, maybe even help you think and do a little bit different in your business. So, what's on today's show? As I said, each week I just chew the thin on business. After 30 years in business, I've got a few thins to chew. And today we're going to be talking about the best of the leadership tips that I've given over the 149 previous shows. But a big shout out first of all to Michelle from YMCA Victoria that had me down yesterday to work with a brainstorming session with her leadership team. I really appreciate that opportunity, Michelle. Thank you so much. And then also to Chantel from the Fitness Business Podcast, where we did a Facebook watch party this week. If you missed that and you're interested to know what trends I'm seeing in the fitness industry, watch that video. We covered marketing, sales, personal development, retention, customer service, and something else. Oh, programming. I guess here's a question of the day. I just thought of this. Here's a question of the day. How many of these shows have you watched? How many of these shows have you watched? Catherine, good morning to you, or good evening over there in the UK. How many of these shows have you actually watched? That would be I would be curious to know. Also thought I'd share with you today, before we rip into the leadership, my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 most watched JT in the Raws. Show number 52. Show number 52. What the fuck is the score in your business? If you want to know, and I'll share what the F is the score in your business. Second most watched show was 7 Strategies to Win at the Zero Moment of Truth. That's show 105. 117, The Cheapest Strategy to Improve Staff Morale. 117. 133, New Ideas to Get Out and Explore. New Ideas to Get Out and Explore was show 133. And 147, just recently, just 3 shows ago, Stopping Complacency in Your Workplace. So they're the top most watched shows. If any of those interest you, 52, 105, 117, 133, or 147, put them in the comments below. I'll send you the link and you can watch that show. So, look, I am no expert in leadership at all. Over 100, I'd say lots of replay. 147's your favourite. Thanks, Frosty. Yeah, you have watched lots of them. So question of the day, how many JTs in the Raw have you watched? Good morning, hashtag LBL. How are you this morning down there in Melbourne with me? Morning, Lance. Great having you on board as well. So I'm no expert in leadership. I don't profess to be an expert in leadership, but I do a lot of research around it. And looking at the shows that I've done, I picked out 6 of the tips that I've given around leadership over all these times, and I'm going to give you a bonus one, which is 7. So as I go through them, you tell me what you think. If you like them, you know the rules, just give me a love heart as we go. So number 1, leaders, these are the qualities of good leaders. Leaders, number 1, give clear communication. The communication is authentic, it's real, it's from the heart. It's concise, it's clear, it's assertive, and they stick to their comments. Sarah Thorne, good morning. This is number 1. Great having you here this morning, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. Samantha, good morning. So quality number 1 around communication for leaders. They give clear communication. It's authentic, it's concise, it's clear, it's assertive, and they stick to the message that they are delivering. They don't flip-flop in the messages. Is that something you could work on? If you think it is, tell me below. Number 2, leaders don't pick favourites. So within their team, they are objective, they are fair, and they treat all people right, all people the same way. Now, sometimes in my workplace, when I had my club, there was team members that used to hate me, and there were team members that I used to love. And that was a weakness in me when I was a leader of my team. What about you? Are you fair to everybody? Do you wake up every morning and can't wait to see them? Because that's what a quality of a great leader is. They are fair to everybody, they're objective, and they can't wait to meet people. Quality number 3 around leaders is that they are curious. That they're curious and they're open-minded. Now, what does curious mean? Well, my definition of curious is an interesting one because I think it means you ask a shitload of questions. You just ask questions. You're naturally inquisitive. And for me, this is a really key component of great leadership. It's being naturally curious. It's being open-minded. It's not being opinionated. Yes, you can have opinion. Yes, you can be strong about your opinion. But it's being open-minded to a range of different topics, range of different perspectives. And most of all, it's asking questions. The best leaders I know ask a lot of questions to get a lot of information. What about you? Are you a good question asker? And then are you a good listener? Number 4, don't try to be the hero of the story, the hero of the business, the hero of the sporting team. Leaders are not heroes. Jim Collins talks about level 5 leaders in his book, Good to Great. And a level 5 leader is defined as this. When things are going right, a level 5 leader looks outside a window, looks down onto the work floor where everybody's working, and he sees a window. A level 5 leader sees a window and he looks at all those people and says, they are doing a great job. But a level 4, a level 3, a level 2, a level 1 leader doesn't see a window when things are going badly. They actually see a mirror. And they look at themselves and they say, it's up to me to change the performance of the team. It's up to me to change the direction of the business. So a level 5 leader acknowledges it's the team. They're not the hero. The team is the hero. What about you? What do you do with your team to acknowledge that they are the heroes, not you? Quality number 5. Talked a lot about this in a lot of JTInTheRaws, and it's about prioritizing trust. It's about prioritizing trust between us and our team, and between our team and our consumer. It's ensuring that we have a deep level of trust within our team so that we can have robust conversations. One of the great resources that I profess and really push with a lot of people that I work with is to read The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team. where the primary function of every team is trust. So for me, prioritizing trust as a leader is critical. Amanda's saying people are not the same, so it's not fair that we treat them all the same. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Good morning, Louise DeVos. Great having you on board early this morning. What are you up to in downtown Bancroft this morning? Now listen, trust is the bedrock of all relationships. Trust is the bedrock of all relationships. And when trust is broken by you as a leader, it is very hard to regain. How do you build trust? How do you maintain trust? Really simple. Deliver what you promise. Deliver what you promise. In this day and age, delivering what you promise is actually fairly rare. In the olden days, we used to say we had to deliver over and above. Over and above. But these days, there are so many businesses that don't deliver what they promise. All we have to do is deliver what we promise, and that'll maintain the trust. All right, number 6. Louise, what's for breakfast? What is for breakfast? What are you having? Number 6. Leaders stay humble and hungry. Leaders stay humble and hungry. They're empathetic with their team. They understand the needs of their team, and they drive to always get better. Not to be the best, but to get better. And I think this is a really key differential for us as a leader. We're not trying to be the best, we're trying to be better. Because who says we're the best? We say we're the best. Our customer says we're the best. As soon as we say the best, someone will always object. But no one can object to us trying to get better. So as a leader, we drive our business to get better. Stay hungry and stay humble. And number 7, so all those previous 6, I have talked about in other shows. They've been amongst other shows. But number 7 is brand new. And I thought of this last night when I was thinking about what I was going to talk about today. And I thought, as a leader, we need to know how to laugh. We need to know how to laugh. Business, planning, leadership is serious shit. It's stressful. It's complicated. But it should also be fun. And we need to learn to laugh. Good morning, Jack Bury. How are you, mate? You see, what laughter does is that it relieves stress. It improves our attitude around life, and it releases an endorphin that makes us feel good. And I think sometimes in business, sometimes when we're managing a sporting team, leading a sporting team, leading a department, leading a big business, is we get too serious and we forget to laugh. And as a leader, we almost have that responsibility to make life a little bit fun for the people that we work with. So we need to learn to laugh about how we do things in business and in life. So they're my 7 qualities that really cost no money to help us become better leaders. 7 qualities to help us become better leaders. Let me go through them again. And if one of them resonates for you as I go through them, give me a love heart. Just hit the little love heart button as we go through. Leaders give clear communication. Leaders don't have favorites within their team. Leaders are curious and open-minded. Leaders don't try to be the hero of the story. Leaders prioritize trust with their stakeholders, their team, their customer, their suppliers. Leaders stay humble and they stay hungry. And leaders know how to laugh. Which one of them resonate for you? Put something in the comments. Tell me. I want to know. I want to know which one of them, of those leadership qualities, resonate for you. So let's go through them again. Number 1, is it communication? Put com in the comments below so I know it's communication for you. If it's favorites, put fave in the comments below. If it's curious and being open-minded as a leader, put curious in the comments below. If it's number 4, don't try to be the hero, then put hero in the comments below. If it's trust and prioritizing trust with your stakeholders, put trust in the comments below. If it's staying humble and hungry, put humble in the comments below. And if it's knowing how to laugh, give me one of those smiley emojis in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemen, leadership is an honor, but it is also a responsibility. It is not a title. And for us to lead our teams, regardless of the size of the team, regardless of where we are, it is a responsibility for us to make the people that work with us better leaders. That's our responsibility as a leader. So if we follow those qualities, I can guarantee that you're going to be developing leaders within your organization, leaders within your department, leaders within your sporting team. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is show 150. What do you think? Wow. If you like it and you want to share it, tag anyone in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching show 150. And I want to thank everybody for watching and sharing the show. I do this to try and help you guys think and do different around your business. I'm no expert. I just chew the thin with some shit to make you think. And if I can make you think after watching one of the JTs in the Raw, then I've done my job. If I can help you be a better leader, if I can help you manage your business better, lead your business better, get more leads, close more sales, keep customers, keep team members, then I've done my job. Like I say, no expert, just do a bit of research and like to share my thoughts on Facebook. So I really appreciate everybody indulging me by watching and sharing the show. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for 150 shows that I've done. I actually went back last night and I looked at some of the first ones. My God, they were so bad. Holy smoke. Can only get better, I guess. All right. Now, for 149 shows, I have finished. 149 shows. There's been a hell of a lot of ways to finish with quotes. But this is Quote of the Week. It's the way I love to finish, and hopefully it finishes with a bang and stimulates you to think and do different in what you do every day. Here is my quote. Leaders can be great, good, or a dud. Your actions will determine what sort of leader you are. Let me say that one again. Leaders can be great, they can be good, or a dud. Your actions determine what sort of leader you are. Leaders can be great, good, or a dud. Your actions will determine what sort of leader you are. If you like that quote, hit me up with a love heart right now. Remember, as always, I really appreciate anyone that shares the show. So if you know anybody you think could get any benefit out of today and understanding 7 qualities to be a better leader, please share the show by tagging them in the comments below. Amanda Brax and Maddie Fletcher having a conversation on my feed. Great to see we are connecting, guys. Have an awesome Friday, and I will catch you on the flip side.